Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are going to attempt to speed run getting my life back together. It is currently like almost 8 p.m. at night. I don't have much energy, I don't have much motivation, but I am tired of my house being a mess, my nails not being painted, me not having solid goals for the month of July written out, considering it's already the 2nd, and much more. So we are going to try to stay up until I fix all of the above. And obviously I'm gonna take you guys along with me for accountability. First things first, I'm going to start a load of laundry and try to get a handle on my dishes because they are out of control. And that is easily my least favorite task. So if I can get that out of the way, it'll probably set me up for success. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I got quite a bit of the cleaning that I wanted to do done, but I did end up falling asleep before I got to the rest of everything. So we are going to continue this vlog into today, even though I didn't originally intend for the video to flow this way. I think it'll be okay, and I promised my friend that I would finish it and not scrap the whole thing. So we're gonna finish it and we're not gonna scrap the whole thing. I really want to be consistent in July. I've been wanting to be consistent with YouTube since literally like October of 2023. That is when I really started this YouTube channel, and I have been so sporadic. I basically haven't really posted at all, to be honest. So I'm really determined the second half of 2025 is when I get my crap together. So if you want to stay and hold me accountable, subscribe. Like, we recently just reached like 100 subscribers and I'm really excited about it. Like, something about seeing a 3-digit number is really exciting for me. But yeah, what is on the agenda for today, since I have my house clean? It's mostly part 2 of the process, which is like a little appearance refresh to make myself feel a bit better. I'm going to give my hair a trim. Right now, I'm trying to grow out my bangs and they're not quite long enough to do much of like a taper yet. So I'm not going to touch them, but I'm just going to give like the ends a little trim. And hope that I don't get carried away once I have scissors in my hand, because that happens sometimes, and sometimes I just go for a bob, and I'm gonna try really hard not to default to the bob. guys, I genuinely have no idea how this vlog has turned out. I feel like I have a pretty random assortment of clips, and even though the video started out as me trying to kind of like speed run refreshing my life, it's turned into like a multi-day ordeal. And I did have like a depressive spiral somewhere in between. But I am determined not to let all the clips go to waste. I'm going to stitch it together into a vlog, even if it sucks. And then that will hopefully rip the band-aid off of posting full-length videos, because God, I want to be more consistent. I feel like I did just post one somewhat recently. Okay, my phone storage cut me off, but basically what I was saying was I'm going to keep this vlog no matter what. And I said I was going to end the vlog with a recap of the first half of my year so that I can really start focusing on the second half. So I started this year with a lot of plans about how exactly I wanted it to go. And on the 11th of this year, my mom had a giant health scare. And it's mostly resolved now, but on the day it happened, we literally had no idea what was going on. The symptoms all pointed toward it being a heart attack. And I thought for a little bit that I might lose my mom. There was a point where she was in the ambulance and, you know, none of us were able to be in the ambulance with her. That I wasn't sure if she was dead or alive. And that experience was kind of traumatic, to be honest. Now, obviously that sucked and it really messed with my mental health for a little bit. But once we figured out everything was pretty okay with her health, and that what caused the health scare was under control, I did start to feel a little bit better. And the rest of the first half of this year was basically spent with me like alternating between feeling really good about things and feeling really bad about things. And, you know, I'm still having issues with my finances. That's still very much something that I am concerned about and that is making me a little anxious. But I have no one to blame but myself, ultimately, for how non-consistent I've been with my goals in the first half of this year. And that is something that I'm really hoping I can remedy in the second half. Because I do have a lot of big goals. I wanted to write a book this year. I wanted to monetize this YouTube channel this year. I wanted to grow on TikTok. I'm starting to worry about TikTok as a platform just because of things that are going on right now with the ban, and I'm trying to be positive about it, but it's hard with my anxiety. Like, I don't do well with uncertainty, essentially. But I actually don't want to go on like a whole rant about that right now. All that to say, I have a lot of goals that I want to hit, just on like a personal level, and in terms of like the career I'm trying to get started. But I also wanted to talk really quickly about my wins so far this year. So first of all, I am almost perpetually on a journey to understand myself better and become my best self, and, you know, all that great stuff. And I do feel like I have learned a lot about myself so far this year. I have discovered a newfound love for the law of assumption and for astrology, and I have learned so much about it, and I'm so thankful for that. My hands are shaking so bad. It's gonna be so hard to paint my other hand. I also made a new friend who, oh, my phone's slipping, who I have a lot in common with, and I'm really excited about that. And Me and my family started a booth in the local antique store where we're trying to, you know, sell things we find at garage sales and stuff like that. So that's been fun, and it has let me see my family, like given us a good reason to see each other a lot more frequently. More frequently than honestly we've seen each other ever since I moved out. So I'm really thankful for that as well. And I know that might not sound like a lot of wins, but I think all things considered, and with how honestly inconsistent I have been with the things that I need to do to make my life better, I am really thankful for those little things. And it makes me really hopeful that if I'm consistent in the second half, that even more good things will come, if so many good things happened when I wasn't being my most consistent, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like that more or less brings this video to a close. It wasn't the most cohesive, it wasn't the most thought out, but I'm proud of myself for sticking with it and not deleting all of the clips like I usually do. And I'm hoping that the more consistent I am with this, the better that I'll get at making videos as well. So subscribe if you want to stick around for that. Like the video if you did like this random amalgamation of clips. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.